Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, West Coast Wild Child. So I am here with a new family member. This is Molly. She's my parents' new cat. Isn't she adorable? Yes, anywho, so this video is about Colombia. I have to admit I was a bit lazy with filming in Colombia. Like you might have noticed if you watched the last few videos I wasn't that much into filming. Hi Molly. And oh, she's so cute. Yeah, so I haven't been that much into filming. I was a bit lazy. The next video is gonna be better. Yes, you are so cute, Molly. But yeah, anyways, please enjoy the video. Colombia is a beautiful place, and the chocolate and the coffee. I don't even like coffee, but in Colombia, yes. If you ever go there, especially the chocolate is fantastic. So yeah, please enjoy. My first stop in Colombia was Medellin. This is my hostel that had a super cool, like a net with pillows you could sit. Like what you see in front is the reception, and I loved it. It was amazing. If I have a house, I want to have something like that. The first day I went exploring in Medellin. They have a few cable cars which you can take, and I just took one of them because they didn't all like go from the same place, like what do you say. But it was very nice. And then I also went to Comuna 13, which is nowadays it's a popping like tourist spot with lots of graffiti, art, parties. It's a very hip place. You should still be a bit careful if you go here after dark, or maybe don't do that at all. This used to be a very, very dangerous place in Medellin where nobody went due to the drug smuggling and everything like that, but nowadays it's a super hip place. The street art is amazing, it's super colorful, and it's just awesome. Usually, like a lot of people do a tour when they come here where you get a bit more about the history of the place and what has happened here before and stuff like that. But I decided a bit on a whim to come here, so I didn't book a tour. You can just come here and walk around. It is perfectly safe. Like I said, maybe it's just what I heard. Don't go here when it's dark by yourself. It might still be some shady people around. But yeah, it looks like this, all these tiny little houses. And it's definitely a really cool place. Like, I was here for a few hours. Then I got some food, and then this is back in Medellin. These are some sculptures from a artist that is pretty well known, and they're like these big bulbous black statues. And then I believe I was in Medellin for 3 days, I believe. And then I decided to go to Salento, which has a place where I have wanted to go for a really long time. And the way there was just gorgeous. Like, it's green, and you have like mountains and trees, and you had the mist that was kind of shrouding it all. It was beautiful. And here I did another tour actually. This is a kind of super old church. I don't remember the name of it. So this place is called Guatape, and I love these umbrellas that they have in a lot of places. I thought I filmed more here than I did. And this is a monolith. This is a huge like rock with 740 steps. It takes about it's not too bad actually. Like, I think it takes like 15 15-20 minutes. Like, compared to the volcano I did in Nicaragua, this was so easy. Like, so easy. I mean, you don't need to be overly fit to get up here. And then included in the tour as well was a little boat tour, which also I thought I filmed this, but either I can't find the footage or whatever. And after this, I went to Salento. Haha, now we got it right. And this is on the way to Valle de Cocora, or Cocora Valley, which is a place where you have a special kind of palm tree, the highest palm trees that there are. This was so fun, my god. Don't worry, Mom, I know you're watching this video. It was not that bad, they weren't going that fast. And it wasn't that hard to hold on, to be honest. This was awesome. Like, if you know me, you know that this was almost better than the hike in the valley, to be perfectly honest. Like, this was amazing. I would have paid money just to do this. This Jeep ride on the back. Okay, focus. So the wax palm trees that grow in this valley are actually the tallest palm trees in the world, and they can grow up until 60 meters tall, which actually they look a bit funny, to be honest, because they are super tall and they just have a bundle of pretty small leaves on the top. But yeah, the ride here was awesome. I enjoyed myself so much. People make a tour to this valley, but you can also, like I did, just get a jeep from the station in Salento and yeah, walk by yourself. I think so the hiking trail, it is about 12 kilometers, I believe, and it takes around 4, 5, 6 hours to walk. So you definitely don't want to start this too late, because the last jeeps back go at, I believe, 5 or 6 p.m. Like, Google it before, but I'm pretty sure it was something like that. Also the trail, you can walk it clockwise or counterclockwise, and I would also recommend that the Hummingbird Center, you can see that is way like literally the furthest away you can get. It is, I think it's really not worth it at all. It's just a tourist trap. Like, they have a few hummingbird feeders, and I mean, yeah, they were cute. Like, if you never have seen a hummingbird before, then maybe, but first of all, it's a kilometer extra, and yeah, I don't know, like, you don't see that many hummingbirds. It's literally just a feeder out in the forest, and they have a little house there. And I did try some hot chocolate with cheese, which is a specialty in this region, but yeah, in my opinion, skip the hummingbirds, but it's not worth it. Go somewhere else if you want to see hummingbirds, to be completely honest. That being said, the hike in itself is gorgeous. I met a lovely couple from the UK, and we ended up walking the whole trail together. And yeah, I mean, they had a lot of shady bridges like this. They did hold up, definitely, but they were moving a lot, and also some places like the planks were missing. But you know, just look where you put your feet and you should be fine. And I do believe it took us, like, we were fast because we were not that early when we started, but I would say it took us around 5 hours, because you also, like, you want to stop and take pictures, you want to have a little snack break, like, you don't want to be running the whole way. But yeah, I believe around 5 hours would be what it took. And at the end it looks like this, because I think we walked it clockwise? I don't remember. There is one way they say is more pretty but also harder to walk, and I think we did a harder one. Well, yes. It was awesome, it was beautiful, there were so many mosquitoes, but luckily mosquitoes don't like me, because I don't taste good. And we made it back when the sun was kind of setting already, and we literally made it back with the last jeep, which was, I call it maximizing your time, because I could almost sleep as long as I wanted. And I still made it around the whole thingy. They also had some adorable cows that were so cute. And honestly, the end of the trail, it reminded me a bit of Middle Earth, like, to be completely honest. This has New Zealand vibes as well. And this is on the way back. You can see the sun is setting. I got a spot inside the Jeep this time. Or sadly, actually, because I really enjoyed myself on the back there. Then when I came back to the hostel, a new girl had checked in and we went for a drink. And this is just Salento town, or what you want to say. They had the cutest, colorful little houses. After this super cool machete dance, it started raining a lot. Like, it was absolutely pissing. And I had a little bit to walk back to the hostel, so I was like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay around here. They have so many cute little places where you can buy your souvenirs and just literally anything. They had a lot of cute jewelry as well. And it just continued to rain. It rained. But I was entertained. I got some more food, which was delicious. And then in the evening there was a thunderstorm, and if you know me, I love thunderstorms. So I was literally sitting outside, like, I had definitely a roof, and I was basically sitting in the hostel, so I wasn't like out in the open, but it was just super cool to see. And then it started raining so much, and actually in the backyard of this hostel there lived a motmot, which is this little bird, a blue-crowned motmot, and I had never seen a bird like that before, ever in my life. I was like, oh, that is so cool. I've seen it a few more times, so I don't think they are that rare, maybe. The next day I went on a walk, and I made friends with this gigantic dog. He was so nice. We walked for like 2 hours together, and then I did some shopping. I got some jewelry. And then I also got some stuff for my parents, some chocolate and some coffee. I have no idea what that is, but that's awesome. Instant success. Thank you. And then it was already time, because I was only in Colombia for 1 week, which I don't recommend. I think you definitely need more time, especially if you're traveling around like me, but I was on a bit of a tight schedule, so that was all the time I had. But yeah, just do it a bit more. I went to Pereira because Pereira has a airport, because I was going to Peru next, and this is the hostel where I stayed in Pereira. It was so much nicer than the ones I stayed in Salento. Like, nothing bad for them, but oh yeah, and I found this food place and the name was Kung Fu, and I was like, that's awesome, I need to go there. I got some Peruvian money, and then I was amazed at how long my hair was. Like, my hair has never been that long, and I loved it. And that's it. That's all for Colombia, and my friends were already on the way. So there you have it, you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, the next one I was a bit better at filming, because the next one is actually gonna be about Peru and Machu Picchu, and I was traveling there together with 2 friends from home actually, and it was fantastic. It was for sure a highlight out of all the travels I did. Hope you liked it. Stay tuned for the next video when we go to Machu Picchu, and yeah, have a good one.
Say goodbye, Molly. Bye, bye, bye. Bye. Bye.